Yes. Here we are once again for the Magpie. It's episode 11. We were just waving to some Wasp players walking past the window, leaving the fine facilities here at the Nest on another Thursday night. It is Magpod 11. What a pleasure to be here with you once again. My name is Matt Allen. My co-host Tim Botella, a.k.a. Botsy, sitting right opposite me. Great to see you again, Botsy.
Same to you, Matty Allen. Same to you. Good week?
Well, played my final game of the season at the weekend away to the ladder leaders. Well, we certainly helped them seal their position at top spot. Give them a bit of confidence going into the finals.
Wow. Yeah.
But 0-0 at half time.
That's something to get you back next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. But
we don't need to discuss the final result.
No.
So, yes, sad to be putting the stick down for the season. Won't be long until summer hockey's here, and there'll be some announcement coming up on your Magpod about summer hockey plans. But otherwise, colour wars we had for the junior side. So my 7-8 girls took on the 7-8 boys.
Yeah, the red team.
Gurns was on the boys team, tentatively marshalling the back line with his broken foot that hasn't healed after 6 weeks. So he's got a bit of a journey there to get that sorted. And I had a little bit of a wander around for a bit with the girls' team.
Enough to get a photo.
That's right. And then at 1-1, I thought, they don't need me on here now, so I just popped up and got a bacon and egg roll.
Yeah.
They conceded 2 goals. Oh. I went back on again a little bit later in the game. We pulled one back.
Yep.
Nothing to do with me.
But
it was a 3-2 win for the boys.
Ooh.
In that game, and then the 9-10s game after that, I think it was a 3-2 win for the girls, and I think the final game, the 11-12s, with a bit of a mix-up of all sorts of ages in there, including some very old people. I think that was a 3-2 girls win there as well.
Yeah, the girls. Yeah, the girlies. Yeah.
I may be wrong.
No, you're right.
But look, good fun. Lots of kids involved coming down and playing when it was a bye weekend for most teams. So great stuff there.
No, that does.
What about your hockey week?
It was nice. Got to play with my brother. Dad was on the bench. He got wet out at Dayton. I don't know if you've been there.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Playing against?
Nah.
With?
With.
Is he registered?
Yeah. Anyway. No, it was good. We got a last second draw.
If you do owe fees, get them sorted out.
Yeah,
there's a lot of there is a big list.
But no, it was good. We got a draw with the last touch of the day. So really nice.
Last touch of the Dayton.
Dayton, I like that. Actually, I got lost going there. I went to 4 different venues before I found it.
Well, you can't go to one of the hockey clubs, so you don't look up one of the clubs. No.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
Yeah, so you went to Ellenbrooks.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Others have done that as well.
Yeah, and then
and then you got stuck driving around the block. Is this the right spot? Is there a car park? No, this can't be right. This is houses.
And then it took me to a footy oval.
Yeah. But you could have parked there and walked across.
Nah,
you could have.
The footy over that I went to was still 10 minutes away.
Okay.
So I ended up, I don't know, in Cheltenham somewhere.
So a little note to team managers: if you've got games there at the new Dayton Open Space facility up in the Swan Valley area,
forfeit.
No. Pin it.
Yeah.
And send the exact link.
Yeah. Because once I got there, it was easy.
Yeah. Just a very long way. I think it's about 55 Ks from here.
Yeah, it would be.
I know it was a good sort of 50-minute run from home in Cardiff for us to get up there. So there's $20 worth of fuel burnt.
Yeah.
Maybe let's go back to the old days. Bit of car sharing, bit of carpooling.
Oh yeah.
Let's all jump in. We'll all park the cars at Macca's
and pub crawl on the way back.
Yeah, well, that's it. As long as somebody else is driving. Yeah, that's fine. And then they can drop you all off at home individually.
Yep.
That's the way.
That is.
Everyone needs an Anne-Marie or a Darryl Bruce.
Yeah, or a Devo with a limo.
And a sober driver. That's exactly what you need. Somebody qualified and registered.
That's what we want.
To do that sort of thing. So what's been going on? What's been going on at the club? Well, we had those 2 quiz nights last weekend. We talked about in the last show. Big success on both nights. I think there's about 60 kids here on the Friday night.
Yep.
And Mark Evans, who put on a great show on both evenings, reckons the Saturday night was the biggest numbers we've had here at the Nest for one of our quiz nights.
That's awesome.
And he would know because he's been involved in all of the ones that we've done here since moving here. So out of Mark and the extended team, and I saw Stacey Walker running around organising stuff. I couldn't mention all the names of the people that were involved, but thank you for everyone that helped put it on, and thanks to those people who came down and supported and bought some auction items. Well done to Matt for spending $400 on, I'm not going to give any surnames, $400 on the Taylor Swift poster, hoping that somebody else would jump in with $401. I offered him $200 early in the night to look, you're locked in for it now, mate. I'll give you $200 for it, and I'll take it off your hands. By the end of the night, I was down to $75. He was more than happy to go and hang it in his water closet.
I'm sure. I'm sure. It sounds like it's gone straight.
But thanks to all the sponsors and supporters that got involved and helped out with that as well.
And all the organisers.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
So it was the final round of the season for most teams.
Was.
Particularly those that have bombed out of finals or bottom of the table or just avoided being bottom of the table. We've still got a fair bit of junior stuff to come. We've got the Premier Grade games still to come.
Yep.
And no, that's it. We're all done for our midweek Masters as well. That's it, final rounds. Yeah.
Yep, for the regular season. Yeah.
So have you got some info there? Well, this won't be a long mag pod, folks. No. So we're just gonna clatter through and deal with the stuff that matters.
I like that. All right, yeah, well, I'll start with the midweek, ladies. So Ray Blunt, they finished 8th. They got a win over Uni Associates 3-2.
Good. No, 2-1.
Well, I've got 3-2 here.
No, I'm pretty sure I was here. Was this Monday night just gone? Yeah, it was 2-1. They were 1-0 up until about 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah.
And Soaks equalised. And then with a minute and a half left, we scored again. I think. Perfect. Hitchy and Jade, I think, were the goal scorers.
I've got Hitchy and Laura.
Probably is.
Yep, there we go. Well, good to get that.
But how can they win 3-2? You've only got 2 goal scorers with 1 goal each.
This is from the beautiful Connie. So
she was busy on Monday night.
Yeah. Yes. We'll get
lots of managerial stuff.
We'll touch on that later. Div 2 midweek just scraped into the finals by 1 point. They drew 1-1 to Uni Associates.
Well, they were waiting on the result of the Hale versus Mods game, and I think Mods got up 3-2 to knock Hale out and keep us in.
Oh, perfect.
I think we might have missed out if it in a draw.
Yeah.
Then both Hale and Mods would have gone above us, I think. So it was that tight.
Yeah, I knew they were on the cuffs going into last week. Div 3, top of the ladder, had a nice easy win, 3-0 over Mods. Div 4, they were finished in 5th, just missed out in finals, but they had a good win to finish the season with 5-1.
This was that last night's game?
Might have been, yeah. I don't know when.
Should we talk about anybody that maybe got a hat trick in that game?
Who? I don't know. I don't have it.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Yeah,
I mean, she told me herself, but somebody else told me about it. President Tanya.
Oh, actually, I did get a message about that.
Who thinks it's her first hat trick ever?
Oh, really? So what,
probably last. And I mentioned it to Lisa in the kitchen, who made some beautiful pasta bolognese and garlic bread this evening.
Yeah.
That she said she should have had 5. She put 2 on a platter, open goal, direct to her stick, and she fluffed both of them. Should have been 5 goals. Oh. And here's Tanya complaining about spending too much money after scoring a hat trick.
Jeez.
She was obviously trying to save money.
Yeah, well, you should have the deal that I've got. When I score a hat trick, I get to go off the field. That's it. I'm done. My game's done. So, Tanya.
How many of those this season?
1.
Yeah. Does that mean so you never went back on the field again? That's sad.
Yeah, I should have. Anyway, we'll continue on. Over 50s, they finished 6th. They lost 3-0 to YM. Semi-finals this week are all on Wednesday, the 28th. The over 40s midweek, I've got men managed by Ross. They're 6:30 at the Nest. Freo v Westside Wolves. Then the Div 3 midweek women looked after by Louise and Darryl. After the men here at the Nest, 8:15. So if you're free, come on down.
Come on down.
And then the other midweek semi-final, our Div 2 ladies looked after by Lil and Stacey are on Wednesday also. Uni Turf against Mods at 6:45. So good luck to those ladies there. So we'll go on to the weekend results now. Div 7, last game of the season, they needed to collect a win to avoid relegation. And unfortunately, they went down 1-0 to Kalamunda. So we had to rely on Curtin.
However,
we had to rely on, I said it last week, Curtin to do Curtin things, and they did. They, as I predicted, they lost way more heavily than we did, and we avoided relegation via the way that we scored one more goal than they did this season.
Despite having a worse goal difference.
No, we had equal goal difference.
Equal goal difference,
yeah.
all right.
We just let one more in, but scored one extra. So we got that on that. So Matt Rowan and the girls obviously fought really hard all the way to the end. So they should be proud of their effort. Their leading goal scorer this year was Hope Masters with 2. Okay. Div 6, having already secured finals berth last week, they look to get the mental advantage over Hale, who they will be playing in the first final this week.
Okay.
We obviously walked away with a 1-0 result, so we've already got the wood over them as we lead into this weekend's game. They play away at Hale Saturday, 2:45, and that's an elimination final. So loser goes home. That's it, done. And
that's here?
No, that's at Hale.
That's at Hale.
2:45. Jade Nelson leading the way there with 10 and Arizona with 7 goals. I will skip a division just for a quick second and we'll go to our 1. So Div 3, we looked to get back on track after we lost to Wasps obviously 2 weeks ago. So we took on an experienced Vic Park who have caused us trouble in the past. And it looked like they were going to cause us a bit of trouble at the start. They had all the ball, all the possession, everything like that. But we went into the D in the first quarter 4 times for 3 shots and walked away with 2-goal lead at the end of the first. We kind of continued on and fought back control of the game from there on and ended up with a 4-0 win, which also 100% secures any sort of minor premiership, anything else like that. And this week we play at home YM. Sunday, 4 p.m. after the men's games and right before our Div 5 play their final. So,
what an afternoon. What a prospect. What a delightful...
Oh. No, you weren't there.
I'm so excited I can't find the word, Boxy.
No,
What a prospect we have in front of us. Men's 1s and 2s against Malville. Malville top side at the moment. We're... of course, have secured that 4th spot.
Yep.
So we will play in the first elimination final against whoever finishes in 5th. Could be Reds, could be Wolves, could be YM, who knows. Yep. I think it's probably a combination of one of those. Maybe even Wasp. No, Wasp are still in the mix. Yeah, they are. They
win on the weekend?
They're still in the mix there
either
as
way,
well.
they lose. So
just
get one more game.
So a great prospect to see the boys, the ones boys in particular, play freely. And not have to worry about the result too much. Just go out and play some hockey and maybe make a bit of a statement on what's going to be happening in the final series ahead. They've got a lot of way to go. But
Melville like to lose the last game of the year. They actually do. So in the men, I'm just putting that out there.
They certainly did last year to Hale 5-0.
Exactly. In the final, sucked in. Anyway, we didn't get to. We'll hear from Peggy later. I hope that voice message that.
We've got that. Yeah, no, we can do that.
Well,
do you want to do that now?
Yeah, listen to it just in case it's not about the game.
Oh, and just a personal message to you.
Yeah.
What did you send it to me on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, because I didn't, Peggy. So I'm sorry if I haven't replied to your message and it wasn't the game result.
Well, hopefully, Peggy, no swears, and maybe you had an early night this time.
Hey, Botsy, this is the Div 5 Women's. Oh, hello, Matt, also. Hi.
Hey.
Thanks.
This is the Div 5 Women's game reports. The Melville game, we won, nothing to report, stayed top of the ladder, kept our lead. The UWA game, however, we had to win to get promoted, to stay top of the ladder, to beat Whitford's, and yes, the heavens above opened there was so much water on the turf. I think there was probably an inch on either side at one point. So second and third quarter were pretty much, there was no hockey to be had, but we persisted, and so did UWA. They got 1 goal against us, but thank God for the Rowcrofts. Thank God for Kaya Rowcroft, and I believe Laura was the other one who got the goal. We got 2 goals. The last one with about 60 seconds to go. And just so we didn't let you guys chill out enough, we had to keep the adrenaline up, and UWA got a short corner with about 6 seconds to go. Thankfully, again, thank God for the Rowcrofts, Kobe carried it straight out of the D, and we've got that sweet promotion onto the premiership now.
Yeah.
Very good. Lovely.
I was there. It was a horrible weather day, and I have never had my emotions go up and down so quickly in my entire life. I went from celebrating the goal to telling the girls that we needed to get organised to going, oh, poop, how the hell did they run it from the halfway to our D when they haven't been there all in that quarter at all? Yeah. So amazing effort by the girls, amazing effort by the squad of the women's to get double promotion, 3 out of 4 sides in finals, no side relegated. The twos girls play obviously at home, which we just touched about, at 5:30 Sunday after all the games here. Everyone, hopefully we've got a big crowd. The nest is packed, and we can really support and get those girls into the grand final. Straight ticket into the grand final.
Now, if big crowds aren't your thing, then you could also on Sunday, the 25th. It is the 25th on Sunday, isn't it?
Yep.
Head up to the Troy Picard hockey centre. Picard. I think Picard sounds a bit like the Star Trek dude, Captain.
Oh.
Picard.
Enterprise. Picard. Sorry, I'm with you. Yeah.
Anyway, Troy Picard Hockey Centre, the home of Whitford Hockey Club, where our men's threes take on North Coast Raiders twos at 5:30 there in the knockout final.
Yeah, elimination, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
I did try and get an interview with some of the threes boys a little bit earlier on outside the club. Let's just share that with you. So we're here at the Nest on Thursday night ahead of our Div 4 boys playing in semi-final this weekend. They're scattering like the cockroaches that they are, but I'm lucky to have Ben Basharudi and Angus Renton. Angus is injured, so Angus, looking forward to this weekend's finals?
Yeah.
Who are you playing?
I don't know.
Where are you playing?
Whitford's.
Are you playing against Whitford's?
Don't think so.
Connor, who are you playing against?
Who are you playing against?
These blokes are just bloody useless. Raiders, okay. Oh, they are such shy boys. It's incredible. Benny, come here. Seriously, you're letting your club down. What's wrong with them?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Thanks,
boys, for the illuminating interview for the Magpie. I appreciate your contribution. Cheers.
There we go. Raw material here in the pod.
Well, that was happening live here tonight at the Nest.
I saw that. But yes. Oh.
Yeah. So they anyway. That's when they're playing.
Yes.
They're obviously not worried about trying to get a big crowd up there.
No. Well, also we had some sort of news come out of midweek this week.
Did we?
Some sad but happy news at the same time.
Are you pregnant?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No. I've been trying, but haven't succeeded. After 13 seasons, Connie's zipping up the manager's bag.
Oh.
Of the Ray Blunt side. So for those who have had the pleasure of having Connie either organise the midweek side or obviously have her as your manager, I'm very privileged that she's my weekend girls manager.
Always first to pay the money out of the bar.
Yeah, she's very organised.
Retiring from all team management?
I don't know. She hasn't officially said about the weekends, so I'm not...
so she's stepping down as Ray Blunt manager.
Ray Blunt's at this stage. Whether maybe after a flag she might be stepping away as well, but she hasn't made the announcement to the girls on the weekend yet. So that might be coming.
Well, brace yourself for that then, girls.
Far out. Well, there you go. So Yeah, Connie, you've done an amazing effort. I actually got some photos from her journey, and
well, we'll put one up as the podcast cover.
We
All
will.
right, we'll do that.
One of young Connie, and then obviously while we're on this,
Gruder?
what?
Connie's maiden name.
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's Connie.
Oh, well, I'll probably get it wrong. I think it's Gruder.
Maybe.
All right. Write in. I'm sure you'll all send messages anywhere like you normally do to tell us where we've got something wrong. What did we get corrected on this week?
Oh, did we get corrected?
I thought we got corrected on something.
Well, while you look that up, so we don't get corrected, we've got one of our mighty Magpies, Hayley, who is doing the bloody long walk. For those of you who don't know, it's a 35-kilometre course from South Perth to Cott. And Hayley is looking at raising $4,000. At last count today, she was only $100 shy of that mark. But I think with everyone's help in this club, we can get her over the $5,000 mark.
Where do we go to?
We will put it up on all the detail.
Well, it's been posted on. It's been shared on the socials. But is there an easy
no? Go through the
URL
socials.
you can tell us now.
No, I didn't write it down because I thought we'd post it on the socials.
So. Well, you can do that. Head to Freo the Hockey Club on Facebook, and the links are on there.
Yep. I don't know. We can do that, but we'll do that. So
now, there's also some great links on there, Botsy, to the photographs from the final game in black and white for Keith Balls Smith and Jimmy Banks.
Yes, they looked awesome
from the weekend.
Did Balls get on?
Balls was on when
no photos.
I arrived. Yeah, I don't think it was a bit wet.
Yeah.
And then it was a little bit wet, I believe, for Balls with his dodgy knee.
Oh, I thought he was looking after his hair.
No, not at all. No, he was out for the start of the game, and he was playing at right half, I think, when I was looking. I just kind of missed out the run on. I ran in and I got the normal, Matt, can you just, and then missed the clap on at the start of the game. But bless, I mean, it should have been the 3:30 game because that was nice and clear. Peed down all game for them.
Yeah.
They lost 3-0 to Reds, who I thought were a little bit rough out there, to be honest. At one stage when I was watching the game, one of our guys got knocked over by another one. He was down for a while, but knocked over by another one of our guys. Yeah. And then whilst he was on the floor, Reds tried to play on. He got called back. One of the Reds players fell over. And then Ken Byrne, on moving the ball to the top of the tee, somehow managed to topple himself over. So there was no play happening. It stopped, but there was 3 blokes on the floor. And the rain started to come down. It was probably a very fitting end. But I heard some good comments about Jimmy's poise and ball control from some of his teammates here at Walking Hockey on Monday. He hasn't really played. In the game. He didn't come on till later. So I didn't see him out in the field. I think he came on for the last 5 minutes or came
when everyone's tired, get out there. It's experience 156 games.
Yeah, the bloke's 80 years old. He's allowed to sort of pick when he wants to go onto the field and not that old. Yeah. No, that's right. You do exactly the same. Exactly the same. So wonderful to see. Great celebration. Some good numbers. Not incredible numbers, but some good numbers down. It was peeing down with rain.
We had games going at the same time.
There was only 2 other Freo teams at home on that day. Everybody else was away.
Because I was out today and I knew there was
everybody else was away, so it wasn't perfect in that respect. But everyone back in the club rooms afterwards, some lovely speeches and everything went perfectly for the boys. Only one of them.
Only one.
There's still 5 left in the fridge. Come on, Keith. Yeah. Come on down. Let somebody else buy you one.
Yeah, I'll buy you one.
Maybe it'll probably be down for ones Sunday? on Sunday.
Well,
so there you go. That's your mission there.
Done. I will. What other news do we have going around?
Well, this is a little bit of a sneak peek news. This is a deal that's only just been done. I spoke about summer hockey before. Oh, here's another one. All right, I've got a couple of little sneak peeks
now
there.
Now we get one out of the way first.
Okay, all right, exciting. Summer hockey format is where we're looking at the moment is our Monday nights will continue to be men's over 50s. Yep. That's going to expand a little bit, I think, this year. We've probably got a couple of extra teams coming in, so we'll be running 6:30 till 9:30 on Monday nights.
Yep. Starting
a bit earlier, 30th September. The other summer stuff is going to start a week or 2 weeks after that.
Yep.
Tuesday nights we're going to continue with the fives format, Masters men, senior men, and if there are women's teams that want to get involved, there is space for that to happen. But we're going to concentrate our Wednesday night for the women, so Wednesday night women's.
Yep.
There's going to be a singular registration fee to do it as an individual, and then just rock up and play. So no age group
just get around
categories. Whoever wants to say you put your money in, you pay for your 8 weeks or whatever it is. Those you can make, you can make. Those you can't. And it might be 7 aside, it might be 11 aside, it might be 2 games of 7 aside. But we want to open it up, and we want to be fairly flexible with how we're doing it as well, because it's been hard on the managers with those teams. They've ended up costing them more money because they're scrabbling together to get structured teams together. So we want to make that a little bit of a freer space to.
It's social, Yeah, I think that's a great idea, and it's a good opportunity to get other players in, and
that's right. Maybe not so competitive.
Might get to play with your brother or your sister or your mum or whatever. So, no, I think it's a good move and something that I think is a good initiative from the club. Yeah,
so Thursday nights, family sevens again. Friday nights, mixed 11s. But I've been working with the WA Sikh Sports Club, and we're going to present together a Diwali junior tournament on the 2nd of November. 4 categories. Under 14 girls, under 14 boys, under 17 girls, under 17 boys, 5 aside, in quarters across the fields. We'll have the pipes down, so just play off the pipes. You probably get 5 or 6 games through the day, 12, 15-minute games.
Not bad.
With finals, but so we'll play pool games and then crossovers, and the WASC guys and girls are fantastic at organising the trophies and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm leaving that to them.
Good.
But because it's Diwali, and this is what we want to do, is celebrate Diwali and the multiculturalism of everything. So we'll have some cultural dances down here. We'll have some ladies doing henna tattoos. We'll have some great food things happening.
That's awesome.
So we're really going to try and, activate what we're doing around Diwali. So we've got the multicultural element, but we've also got the hockey element, and let's have some fun with the kids. And keep them involved with the game.
Together. 100%.
Absolutely. So that is happening.
Do we have a date or not yet?
2nd of November.
Okay.
The Google form is available to enter teams. If you go to our website, just look at events, you'll see the Diwali Junior Hockey Tournament on there. Don't tell everyone yet, because we're still sort of finishing everything off. But for Freo people, if you want to get in and register, go and do that.
Go and do it. Get in early. But that would be good there. It's a great initiative and great understanding to be able to obviously bring all the world together and get a new.
We are the world. We are the children.
Saved me there, Matt. Thanks. About time. Came back. And anything else that we've missed, maybe?
What else? Oh, we've got the junior roundup. So last weekend was Colour Wars, but there is weekly on the junior Facebook page. Mark or Chris always put the
I've seen that.
The latest roundup of what's going on there. Sorry, I'm a little bit.
It's actually a nice little recap. Yeah.
You
want me to read it? Or are you dying?
No, I'm fine. I'm a little bit throaty, and
we've
been sitting here so long. My glass is empty. Pots.
Is that a hint?
That's what happens.
It's nothing to do that you're in the office all by yourself with Riley. No. So you found this recap yet here, matey?
No, but I have seen the West Australian Sikh Sports Club have posted. Join us for the Diwali Junior 5 Hockey Carnival.
There you go. Anyone can get on it.
It's out there. There's my name and my phone number.
Aha, beautiful.
And at the same time, right underneath, for sale in Worcester, my friend Johnny Hung. Kids green wellies, size 2. £2.
Well,
Johnny, is it worth posting to earn £2 for a pair of wellies?
Well, who's selling? Who wants to
He's
buy,
even put the EU size.
Who wants to buy used wellies? Anyway.
The kids' wellies.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But £2,
Me.
it's not worth it, is it?
No,
It's not worth
got a
it.
Kmart
Well, it's
one
not worth
brand new.
Just chuck them in the bin.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Have we got there yet, Matty? This is great podcast.
Groups is what I need to find. And
Okay.
it will be the juniors.
Mhm.
Can you film?
Hey, did I film?
No, Phil. Can you, here we go. We got it. Here we go. Here's the group. Quiz night winners. Oh, it was the boys one as well. My 7-8 girls were second in the junior quiz night.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yep. All right.
Here we go. We're on.
are.
Round 12 results. 11-12 Div 2 gold girls.
Do I need to fill you up?
They had a 0-0 draw. They're currently fourth on the ladder. 9-10 Div 3A girls, currently second. They had a 4-0 win. Gemma made some excellent saves under pressure. 3 goals for Lara, 1 for Indy. 9-10 Div 4 girls lost to Reds 4-0. I was there for that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1-0 for most of the game and then 3 quick goals late on.
Yeah, hurts that.
Probably didn't deserve to lose by that, but they're seventh on the ladder. Going all right.
Yeah, and there's around about 3 rounds left.
3 rounds left, yeah, for most. For some reason, some of the 5-6 grades, I think, finished this weekend, but then others are next weekend.
And Hockey WA's with.
God knows what's happening there.
Yeah.
9-10 Div 2 boys had a 2-2 draw with UWA. They're currently third on the ladder. The Div 4 9-10s currently fourth. This can't be right. They lost 13-2 to Vic Park.
No, surely
that's
not.
got to be a misspelling. Surely. We got 1 goal each. Keno and Xavier got 1 goal each. Yeah, we're not sure that. We might have to look into that one. 7-8 Div 2 girls. That was my girls. 1-0 loss to Mods.
Oh.
We were fourth on the ladder. I think we're fifth on the ladder now. We play Hale that are 6th on the ladder or 5th on the ladder around us this week.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Another tight loss there, though. 7-8 Div 2 boys. They had a 2-2 draw with Melville. They're currently in 5th. Xavier scored 2 goals there, including a penalty stroke.
What?
A stroke in 7-8. In 7-8.
I didn't think they did.
5-6 Div 2 boys lost to Lions 3-1. They're currently 6th on the ladder. Troy H scored the first goal there. 5-6 Div 1 girls drew with Melville 1-1. They're currently 4th.
Yeah.
Matilda got the goal there.
A lot of finals in the juniors.
No, top 2 only.
Oh.
This year.
Oh, okay.
Next year they're going back to finals. Nobody told anybody that they weren't going away from a finals format in the first place. 5-6 mixed, yeah. A 0-0 draw up at Ellenbrook. They play against Raiders at Whitford's last Saturday. Of course, it was 5-6 turf round last time around.
That's it.
There we go. That's a bit of an update there from some of our juniors.
Finally got them in. That's
good stuff. So finals coming up, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
Our threes girls, Div 6.
6 here at the club, 5:30 after the men.
Threes men up at Whitford's. Against Raiders on Sunday.
Sunday as well.
That's our threes. Our midweek masters at home. Men's and women's twos. They're both at home.
6:30 start.
That's on Wednesday next week.
Yep, and then the Div 6 girls are playing Saturday at Hale at 2:45 p.m. Do you have the naughty list as well?
Well, yeah, I do, but I think is that us? Are we?
No. Sorry,
are we wrapped up?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah, I think we're wrapped up, and
I wrapped up the season, double promotion with my girls, Matty. I did,
but it ain't over yet. Don't think your volunteering opportunities have disappeared just yet either. But Botsy did send me a list. We're going to need lots of help over the coming weeks.
Yes, we are.
Outside of our fine paid employees and those rostered on the home teams that are here, there is a deal within the club. Botsy, you know, you get a yellow card. Yeah, what do? You
got to help out around the club.
Gotta do your bit just to say, sorry for embarrassing my teammates.
Yes.
Club. and others.
Making my teammates do more work because I'm sitting on the bench lazy.
So we're going to say goodbye, but we're going to continue.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm just going to do first names.
First
They're kind of fun. First names are kind of clumped in per team, so I reckon you're probably going to get. Particularly if I start with the ones and then work my way down.
No, because there's multiple names. Oh, so you might get multiple accidental helpers.
Matt, Gobbin, Nick, Fraser, Riley, Fletcher, Kiz, Reese, Kieran, Luke, Dan, Connor, Luke, Declan, Hayden, Tom, Callum with a red, Angus, Griffin, Tian, Dan, Peter Allen Wilmore, Tim, Pat, Ben, Jabin. Jabin?
I think it's
got to be Jabin. You don't name your kids Ben and Jabin because they're both their surnames are the same. So I'm assuming the list is the brothers.
Probably, yeah. I think so. I think I play with them too.
It's got to be Jaden. It's not Jabin, isn't it?
I don't know. It might have dyslexic that spat.
Ben, Jabin, Matthew, Ben, Sean, Rowan, Jamie. Can we get a round of applause or something? I don't know what's going on. No, hang on. We've got to get a round of applause on here for men's 7.
Yeah.
No cards.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that the last team were men's 6 and the next team are going to be men's 8, though. All right? Blair, 2. Justin, a.k.a. Dustbin. Vincent. Alex. Shane. Nicholas. Alex. Oh, could that be the same Alex?
Could be.
And then the message that was anonymous that was sent to me was, that's men's and women's weekend yellows for you for the season.
No women.
No women's yellows.
No, none.
Nothing.
None.
1, 2. I reckon there's about 60 hours of manpower there just by doing a 2-hour shift for your yellow.
Yep.
Come and see me, boys.
No, I'm not.
Come and see me. Come and do your bit.
You have to go and see him.
Come and do your bit.
You're stuffed up. That's the rules. Pay your price.
And if your name's on there twice.
There was a couple that were multiple.
Or if your name's on there mixed in with your brother's name. That's a family. That might as well be twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come and see him. Get around.
And if your name's Matthew Bird, or Windraj Gill, Nick Jennings, or Fraser Gilly, absolutely get your asses down here. Yeah. And Riley Carr, 5 yellows, mate. Well, you're working for free for the week. Thanks, folks. Love you. Bye.
Bye.